Hello, my Stampin' friends. How's everyone tonight? It's Candace Anderson coming to you live from Hiram, Utah on March 3rd of 2025. It is the first Monday of the month, so that means it is a Stamp With Me night. Hopefully you saw my post a little earlier today about what you would be needing. If you didn't, we'll go through it really quick and give you a few minutes so you can catch what's on. You just need a basic card base. You need a piece of designer series paper. This one's a 6x6. I'm going to cut it down. What you actually will be needing is 4.5 by 3 inches, and we're going to cut them into 1-inch strips. I do recommend something like this one that has kind of a fun design or pattern. It just works a little bit better. But I have some samples I can show you that don't have as much of a pattern to it. I do have several different samples to show you. And then you're just going to do a cardstock. What size is this one? Let me look at my notes. Hang on. It is 5 by 3 3/4. So this is going to be the back piece, and then this one here is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So they'll be lining up like this and going on our paper like this. And then just some scraps that you can stamp with. We are going to be using our it's a new set that will be available in the what is it called? The uh, online exclusives that will be coming out. This is a new set that will be available. I'm not positive what day. Uh, I wanted to say it was the beginning of March. It might be tomorrow, but it could be the beginning of April. I know it's still showing it as a pre-order at the moment. Just so you're aware, where is this pile? Right here. So the paper I am using is the Full of Life stamp set. I mean, designer series paper. This one is a really fun one to do for this. There's all kinds of just cool different patterns that you can use. In fact, I even thought the back of this one would be pretty cool for this technique, but pretty much any designer paper. You could also create your own designer paper to use this technique with. I might make a sample of that and show it to you, but you could stamp your own designer paper to make it. So let's get this switched so you can see what I have going on. We'll start with the easiest part first, and we're just going to fold our piece of cardstock in half. Again, my measurements are all in US measurements since I'm in the good old US of A. You can adjust them slightly for yours. I actually got this layout on Pinterest, so I will share that when I share the samples, but it was just I have a board on Pinterest that I do lots of different so what I'm looking for just layout ideas, both for scrapbooks and card making. And so that's where I got this idea from and decided it would be really fun, easy. And okay, so in mine, I think I used this part. I'm not even sure which part I cut. We're just going to cut it. I'm going to cut it this way. So I am going to cut this into 3 inches. Hopefully you can see that. Actually, I believe because I wanted to get more of this on it. So this one I did do a little bit different than some of my others. So I cut off 1 inch here first. And that's just so that more of this is on the card. And it must have been 1/2 inch. That's okay. That means this card will look a little bit different. So we're going to cut that one at 3. And then we're going to cut at 4.5. So now I have this piece here. Yep, I have it a little bit different than my sample, but that's okay. Now we're going to cut this down into 1-inch strips. Again, super simple, easy. If you're watching it on the replay, you can pause and catch back up if you didn't have your supplies. And pause if you need to follow along. So we're just going to set these aside. Again, there's not a whole lot to this. You can dress it up more, which I will be showing you some of my other samples here. So I'm going to grab my Balmy Blue, which is what I used here. And this one is Azure Afternoon, I think is the name of it. Azure Afternoon. So, and again, it's the Patterns of Friendship stamp set. It's a new, I believe it's a new online exclusive that you can get. Just has a lot of fun little sayings. We're going to use the happy birthday on here, but you can use anything depending on what you want to do. So I just have a little piece that I have here that I'm going to stamp the happy birthday on. Again, depending on what image you're going to be using, saying that size, that piece might vary just a little bit. But that's all the stamping I'm going to do. If we wanted to, we could stamp on the inside, but I wanted to keep this super, super simple. This is a quick, easy card that you can make. We're going to add some, and this is where I say, and this one could look cool too. Having that other design would look really cool, but we're going to do this one on here. And just leaving a little edge around. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but we are leaving space in between on here. And that's part of the cool, unique part about this this layout, is this space that you're leaving in between on your project. I don't know why I am having such a hard time with my Stampin' Still. I used to love it, and lately I have had a hard time. So I've been using my Tombow glue, which is my other favorite glue, I will be honest. So we're going to stick this on here. And, oops, before I glue that one down, we're actually going to take some of our Baker's Twine. Baker's Twine is probably one of my very favorite ribbons. It's first my go-to, the one I grab the most. It's also the first one that I buy when new ones come out. I'm always buying the Baker's Twine. Love the Baker's Twine. I have tons of it, and I go through a lot of it. It's just a quick, easy way to add to your card. So I wrapped it around 3 times. I just like the look of that. Oh, I'm going a little bit backwards this time. That's okay. Where's my scissors? I've got 3 different scissors here. One of them is for my ribbon. One of them is for sticky stuff, and the other one's for paper. I have to mark them so that I use the right ones. All right, now we can add, instead of adding glue this time, I am going to pop it up with dimensionals. I didn't on my other one, but I'm going to on this one. All right. Again, quick, easy. Throw this on here. So very fast, easy background. And to finish this off, I'm going to throw some dimensionals on this. Maybe. Get the sticky off of them. And then we're going to throw that on there. And voila, you have a quick, easy, cute card that you can make. You could add some embellishments if you wanted to dress it up a little bit more. Completely up to you. I'm going to show you a couple more samples that I've made. So this was my original one. You can see that I have this going the opposite way, and my bow and stuff is on the opposite side on that. Works either way though. Here is another one using the that same designer paper. What is it called again? Full of Life. If you're looking for a suite, the Full of Life is with the Friends for Life stamp set and dies. So I actually used this die set on here, but I still used the pattern of friendship. So I did this one. If you look really close, can you see kind of that smile, how it has kind of a texture? That's because I used the markers, and because this is a photopolymer set rather than the red rubber set, it doesn't always you can't color on it quite the way that you can on the red rubber. It gives kind of, but I liked the look of it. I just thought it was kind of a cool little look for the smile on there. Again, have the stripes, and then I used that. This one I did add some embellishments on it. So this one here, which paper is it that we got going on here? This is the Unbound Beauty paper, which is just a lot of different flowers and stuff. So kind of fun. And I don't know that this stamp set went with it, but I thought it worked. It's the Poised Peony stamp set. And if you look really close, I've colored it. Now I did actually color this with markers, not with our blending pens, but I used the Wink of Stella on there, added a little bit more behind it, a little bit thicker ribbon, but again, same concept. I just love how the pattern looks on that. And then I did a little bit of a twist for this one. So this is the, what did I use? Timeless Plaid designer series paper. I believe this one is in the holiday or the spring mini catalog. And what stamp set? We're going to grab it out. Isn't this stamp set just so cute? This is the One More Year stamp set, and I used this cute little dog here. And I did something a little different. So this right here, I can't remember the name of it. This is a new die set that you can get. So I added that behind him, and I went the opposite direction with this one. Did the happy birthday on there with a few little embellishments. Isn't that just cute? Again, fun way, wrapped the ribbon just around that element on there. So quick, easy, simple. I think this one took me about 10 minutes to hurry and do, including the coloring and cutting him out. Obviously, you saw how quick and easy this is. So if you're looking for a fast, easy card that you can make, if you're needing to make quite a few cards for something, you could easily do Christmas, you could do thank you, whatever. Grab some designer paper, cut it in a few strips. You could play with it, going strips the other direction. A lot of different fun things you can do with it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I will be back next week to share something else with you. Not sure. Usually I'm figuring it out over the weekend when I have a minute, figure out what to share with you. And I'll continue to share some more projects this week with you. I am going to, I don't know if I'll jump on and do a live or just do a quick video, but remember I was telling you I was doing a birthday card swap. And I did get those back, and there's a lot of cute cards in there. So I'll do a video to share those cards from all of my Stampin' friends in our Stampin' Queens of the Stamp Age group that participated and got back a lot of really cute cards. So I will share those with you this week so that you can see them as well. And I have a reel made for the butterfly card that I made. You haven't seen it yet. You did see the the camping one that I made as my swap, but you haven't seen the butterfly one, so I will share that one maybe tomorrow. So have a fantastic night. Thanks again for joining me, and please post your creations. I'd love to see your ideas and things that you've come up with this stamp, with this idea. Have a great night. Bye-bye.